Hey guys, Brian here at the basscast.com. We've got Rick Morris and Robert Hoyt with us. We're at the Bass Nation of Virginia Mr. Bass event. They just won today's two-day event, 19 plus yesterday, and another great, 19 something today?
Yeah, 1938. Yep.
Two consistent days right here on the water. Talk to us about the win. First of all, did you guys come down here and practice?
We did practice some. I'm pretty much a local on the lake, and Robert's been coming down here for several years, and we've been friends for 20 years. I used to spend a lot of time with his dad. He's a really good stick up at Smith Mountain. Actually, he's a really good stick anywhere, including here.
All right, so did the pattern that you found during practice stick through the weekend? There's the next question.
Well, we kind of mixed it up a little bit, but we did eliminate a lot of the patterns that we were looking for that didn't pan out for us. And so we did have to mix it up a lot. And, I like to power fish a lot, so we were able to implement that a little bit. But Robert's really, really good with the finesse stuff and some of the scoping. So we did catch a few of our fish like that also. It wasn't just easy, and we didn't catch 20 bass. And, today at, 12 o'clock, we only had, about 13 pounds.
Yeah.
And
I caught more that way today because today was a tougher day. Yesterday was a little more power fishing and that type of stuff, but today it was just tougher without the wind. I think they just didn't bite as good for us, but we ended up getting some in the boat, which was nice.
All right, yesterday was kind of, I guess, a little bit light wind, and then I heard the wind picked up real good here. Really good here. It was that way at home as well. When did the bite really kick on for you guys yesterday and today?
Yesterday was a little better earlier.
Okay.
We were lucky to have some fish that were protected to some degree.
Okay.
One day in practice, I literally had to go pull him out from the lower lake in practice because the waves were so bad it was a little dangerous coming back. But yesterday it got almost like that again, but we had the majority of our weight yesterday before those winds hit. But before we talk about any more of that, I want to say thanks to Virginia Nation. I kind of started my roots with them, and I would say probably at least I haven't fished one of these for 35 years. So when I was a kid in my 20s, that's what got me going in my career, and now I'm retired and I'm back to my roots, and I really enjoyed fishing out here with my buddy Robert today with Virginia Nation.
All right, the fish that you have found the last couple of days, the fish I heard are moving a little bit towards the banks, but how deep and how shallow were you catching most of your fish?
Most of our fish came less than 8 foot. So almost everything we caught was 8 foot or less.
Were there any other fish around the fish that you were catching, like in a school, or were there any bait fish around?
Yeah, there was bait, and there was little groups, 2 and 3 maybe, but like I said, everything we caught was 8 foot or less.
And no big schools like you get here in the summer
Right.
and the fall.
No.
So it was just grind.
Yeah.
All right, you guys all want to know what we catch them on, man.
Spinner bait, caught some on a crankbait, caught some on a jerk bait, we caught some live scoping, and that was it.
How important was that live scope this weekend for you too?
Today was a little more important than yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday really wasn't that big of a deal, but today was a lot more. It was more important. We caught two, maybe 3 of our keepers came on that we called with, so it was important for us today, but.
We had really calm water this morning, slick.
Right.
Yesterday it was windy. So we tried to mix the two together, and we were in trouble today for a while, and we just got a couple of key bites, and as you can see, the weights fell a little bit today, so we just ground it out and got lucky.
Yeah.
And that's some of the top leaders from yesterday, didn't have a great day too. So they, the consistency is what really paid off. So
They say the wind is your friend.
that's what they say. Appreciate you both, and thank you for talking to the basscast.com.
Yes, sir.